right here we'll go ahead and look that Illidan will be playing Spanker for Murlocs Incorporated, Clown will be on the Tassadar, Atlanta will be on the Arthas, Equinox will be on the Tychus, and Mad Timmy will be on Rhaegar.
And the right hand side we have the team of ESV Tempest. The top lane we have Oop playing the ETC. We have 1/3 of QXC on the Vikings. We have Hammer joining them up there as well, trying to get some push going. They're now just switching around. We have Treble on the Malfurion, and in the bot lane we have, because he's moving I can't see, so I'm going to bring up the scoreboard, Toe Jam, no, let's call him Toe Jam on the Valor.
So we're looking up, we do see a majority of the Murlocs Incorporated team are going to go up. They're actually going to try to fight for this. If they get the kill onto the Viking, of course it's not as much as killing an actual hero, so they're just going to kind of back off right there. The vision will not be picked up instead. Tychus is actually just going to come down supporting that very lovely infested Tychus skin. Best skin ever. So we're going to go ahead and jump. Looks like Oops just going to kind of zone away right now. Looks like Atlanta is going to come up. It looks like they're going to try to jump on the Treble right there. The snare actually lands onto Atlanta, but it won't land on the Treble. A lot of damage is coming out. He will be actually picked up there fairly early by this Murlocs Incorporated team.
And now because Rhaegar has that level 1 healing totem, he can just heal himself up. Tychus could have taken the option to heal as well, but it looks like he's just going to wrap around here and try and knock Nightmare back. There's the snare.
Yeah, they are going to get the kill onto the Viking. Yep. Of course, as we said before, it's not too bad losing one of them. Of course, we do have the 2 members up in the top lane here. They're just going to siege up. Nightmare's going to siege up and just kind of push it off. We do have the temples activating, though. We do see Murlocs Incorporated. They are going to jump down to this middle one. Mad Timmy's kind of scouting out a little bit of vision there. We do have Trouble going up to the top, so maybe they're just going to try to trade. We'll have to see what they decide to do right now.
So we're going to have Valor joining the rest of the team now. Ook gets snared up, face melts the Arthas away. Spanker though, he gets some aggression onto him. Going to be falling back from that one. Malfurion at the top. That is Treble just holding the shrine. It looks like we're going to be even on XP apart from those 1.25 kills that have gone across to Murlocs. In fact, we're going to see a battle for this mid-shrine.
Yep. So, of course, as we said before, right now, actually, it looks like Oop is going to be taking a lot of damage. Spanker is going to go, and he's going to be pushed away from Nightmare right there. Equinox putting out some damage, just not going to be able to hit anyone right there. So, as we said before, of course, we do have Clown in the bottom here with one of the Vikings. Right now, Toadjam will actually take a lot of damage. Spanker taking a little bit more though. Will he be taken down? It looks like he'll be able to get out. Oop's going to take a lot of damage from Equinox. They're actually going to be able to keep this, and Equinox will be able to pick up ETC right there with the grenade.
Yes, that's now 2.25 kills going across to Murlocs. They do exhaust the Temple's bullets.
And Toadjam will actually be picked up also right there by Clown and Atlanta.
Nightmare just knocking them back. So 6 levels to 5, 2 minutes 45 seconds on the clock. Rhaegar soaking this top lane, that is Mad Timmy. In fact, he may have found it. Just get some damage down there onto Eric.
Yep, looks like they're going to try to pick up the kill right here. Will he be able to get away? No, he won't. Olaf will be picked up again also. So right now, Murlocs Inc. just playing a very good game.
Yeah, picking up these Vikings, getting some damage down. It's more or less some free XP if you catch the Viking player off guard at the one he isn't paying attention to. And it's interesting that ESV are committing 4 people to this hard camp here. It's going to get cleared quickly. By the time the shrine's up, it probably won't have too much effect. Illidan's doing the same, but doing it at a good moment. And they're just losing so much XP down here. Olaf has made his way back down to this lane, joined by Nightmare. And I'm surprised more members of ESV haven't rotated down, because they know exactly where the next shrine's going to be. It is going to be bottom. And only now is ETC starting to take the easy camp and try and apply some pressure, but Atlanta's spotted this one out. His team's going to join him, and he's going for it.
He's going to jump in there, and so right now Clown's going to throw it down. They are going to get the snare onto Toadjam, but the snare from the Grassman Roots does come out, and they're not going to be able to commit directly to it. Right now we do have Rhaegar is still up top. We do have Tassadar in the mid here with Illidan. They're going to jump a little bit. He's just going to be able to float away to safety right there. Atlanta, he still really wants to get this, but Sergeant Hammer has decided to siege up. Oh, got right out of it right now, but we do have the bottom shrine has gone ahead and it will be activated in 10 seconds. They will be able to take out Olaf right here. So there will only be 2 out of the 3 Vikings, which will be available for the next couple of seconds.
Yeah, and their aim right now is more or less to just soak XP. And Atlanta, he's loving this easy camp. He's going to try and go for it here. It's going to be a 2v3 to start things off. Valor and Hammer both getting snared up. Atlanta, though, they hit the 10 in time. There are the ghouls. The Archon is popped as well. They're just going to brute force their way.
Yep.
Grab that easy camp. Really nice good timing from them. And Illidan's just grabbing the shrine.
Yep. So it's actually very good. Even though Mad Timmy wasn't there, they were just still able to bully off getting that level 10. They're able to bully off Tempest into doing what they want. Right now, they're just going to continue to push this up. They want those easy camp to do as much damage as they can to these towers right here. Murlocs Incorporated, I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but they are a team that once they get an advantage, they will push the advantage to its fullest. They like to just push, and they're doing exactly what they are now, but it looks like ESV Tempest is going to try to do a little bit of counterplay at the top lane here. They're just going to try to push in, but...
So, I just want to talk about heroics again here. We're seeing the Bloodlust come out from Rhaegar. Now, I don't want to like put down one of the best Rhaegar players in NA, but when you have an Illidan, you need to be able to provide him a lot of support. And yes, the shields and the heals are enough, but once he's deep in that fray, a burst heal back to 100% HP from the ancestral healing would be so good.
Yes.
But I guess they're just going for the plow straight through with the Arthas, with the Illidan, with the Tychus, just frontlining and forcing them back, trying to get on top of that hammer.
That's great. You're exactly correct on that. I would have loved to see ancestral healing too. It does, just give a little more straight in your face plays, oh, we're about to get this person down, ancestral healing comes out, he's at 100%, and then you're really screwed, especially if an Illidan's in there. Maybe they're going to probably just really rely on these shields to keep them up here, and really have to see, they're going to get pushed off here, so will they be able to go, and the ultimates are being popped right here. We do have Odin doing a lot of damage in the background. The mosh pit does come out right here. It's going to lock up a couple of the members, but will not be able to keep them off. Yep, the Bloodlust comes out with the Tychus. He will have to be careful. If he does lose the Tychus, he will lose his life. Malfurion has fallen right there, though. Will they be able to get caught up here? The boss has been pulled right there, so it's going to do damage to the closest members of it. Right now, Equinox is out. He's a little bit far ahead. It looks like they actually might just turn onto this boss. They're saying, you're hitting us, we're going to hit you right back. The snare comes out onto Nightmare and to one of the Vikings. Are they going to continue to go on this? Mad Timmy is in a little bit of a bad position from the boss right there. He's just going to run off. We do have Spanker doing a lot of damage to Oop, but both teams are actually just going to go back. And actually, while I was focusing on that fight down there, it looks like Tassar was picked up probably by Toe Jaminal right here. And
yeah, so ESV getting their first kill on the board now. The shrines are up. Looks like Murlocs Inc. want to settle for this bottom shrine. They're just happy to say, right, we're a man down, you can take mid shrine, we don't care. As long as we get bot, we're happy, and it's going to be Spanker taking that one. While the rest of his team, they're going to apply some pressure with this Merc camp, the Siege Golems, onto this bottom keep.
So of course, he was trying to catch up Toe Jaminal right there. Wasn't exactly able to get the Vala. Ball just tumbles away to safety. Right now they're going to back off. A lot of damage coming out from the shrine right now. Mid shrine, of course, being picked up by the Tempest team. They do have, of course, one of the Vikings up top just to kind of soak. They want to get back. They want to get these level 13 talents so they can contest with the Murlocs team.
Yeah, but they're actually going to try and contest this mid shrine. Arthur's going in, Odin being popped. Bloodlust is on cooldown for another 20 seconds. This is one of the problems with it. But Arthur, he doesn't care. He's just going to keep running.
So of course we do have Equinox just kind of doing as much damage as he can to whoever. Of course he has the increased range on his auto attacks right now. Of course they are a little bit slower, so we'll have to see what goes on. Right now both teams just kind of back off after both shrines have been taken. So we'll have to see what really goes on. We do see the ESV Tempest team. They are going to push down and hopefully get their own Merc camp this time. We have the Vision being taken by Spanker right here, and the hard camp will be taken by Mad Timmy and Atlanta.
It will, and are they going to go for the boss? They see that the hard camp was just taken, so they know there are a significant number of Murlocs in that top lane, but we have Tassadar, we have Illidan, we have Arthas, and we have Rhaegar. Bloodlust is off cooldown. It is able to be used. There is no Odin,
so Oop is actually in a really bad position right here. We do have the Metamorphosis going straight down into the whole entire team. Nightmare looks like he might be the main focus of Spanker right there. He is taking a lot of damage. Will he be picked up right now? Oop is going to go and try to zone out the best he can, but a lot of damage is coming down. But with the Tranquility is keeping everyone up. Toe Jaminal is caught out. Will he be taken down by Spanker? He will. He will be the first to fall in the team fight right now. We do have Napalm kind of zoning out a little bit. Equinox and Atlanta will be caught up by the snare, but all in all, being able to pick up that boss and 1 kill is just, you know,
Yeah.
really helps out this Murloc team right now.
Just going in and turning the tide of that fight. With
So,
the...
actually, Trimble will be, looks like he will be picked up right there. Spanker's just going in, he's spanking everybody right now. He's going straight into Oop also. It's just not letting them have any breathing room with this Illidan. They're going to be able to take down that fort. The Scarabs will be pushing down the middle right now. We do have this top lane that's also pushing with that heavy camp, so that is another plus on the side of the Murlocs. They had that, they went down, they were able to pick up the boss, and they have this top lane pushing.
They do, and they're looking to potentially take away the hard camp, but no, they just want to back off. Shrines are up, but this is one of the problems that I just briefly highlighted with the Bloodlust composition. It is a long cooldown. It's on cooldown for 2 minutes, and it means that with these shrines up in 15 seconds, the blue side of Murlocs can't really take a fight until that Bloodlust is up. It's so key and paramount, and it's one of their win conditions. Pop Bloodlust, plow straight through. But they won't be able to do that for 30 seconds, so they can't go and contest the enemy shrine. They're just going to have to settle for top right now. And ESV, they could exploit this a bit. They could just siege up with the hammer, but for some reason the hammer's going to back.
Spanker just kind of checking, taking a little bit of damage. He's going to back off. He doesn't need to do anything right now. The Murloc team has, you know, they're just so ahead right now with the kills in the forts. Right now, level 17 to level 15. They know that they don't need to contest. They can just trade. And when that Bloodlust comes up, which it is up right now, when they want to look for a fight, of course, they will be able to push that fight in. It looks like the rest of the team, except for Treble, will be backing so they can stop this top push right here.
Yep, but you can't really stop a push that comes in the form of shrines. It's 5 bullets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apparently. That's the top keep falling, and so there is just 1 keep remaining for the team of ESV Tempest. Essentially, Murlocs, all they need to do is siege this mid up, wait for the next shrine, and then just take one of the shrines, and that should that should be the game. But they're going to start by taking the enemy siege camp away.
Of course, right now they're just playing safe. They actually, of course, they want to put this fight onto their terms, so they're just trying to bait out Tempest right now into coming. We do have the snare coming out. We'll lock Nightmare up, but Atlanta's just going to kind of back out. They want to bring him into this small little space so they can probably get the maximum use out of the Odin also.
Yeah, as both teams sticking as a 5 right now. The 2-level deficit isn't exactly huge at this time. Arthas and Tychus both picking up the stone skin. Illidan going for the blood for blood, meaning he's just able to stick on someone. The sprint coming out from the Vikings. Eric needing to get out of there. Just going to leap up, dodge anything that Mad Timmy has to offer. It's down to ESV to try and defend this push.
So it is a 3v5 actually right now. Atlanta looks like he might be caught out. He is going to pop that right there. Will he be able to stay alive? He is doing whatever he can. He actually looks like, no, he's actually going to be able to get out. The Vikings are chasing him, but we do have Spanker. He's going to jump into the middle. We do have Odin being popped. Also, Oop is going to be able to catch Clown with the mosh pit. Will they be able to take him down? No, he's just going to be able to EOA right there. We do have the Vikings are not in their longboat anymore, and so actually very interesting. It was a 3v5. Tempest almost had the pickup that they needed, but Spanker and Equinox immediately answered to what was happening, came in, popped their ultimates, pushed them out, and every team will actually be only 1 ultimate up. We do have the napalm strikes coming out from Sergeant Hammer, of course, every 6 seconds, and right now we're just going to have to look to see what happens.
That's the only heroic that's available.
Yep.
There is a bug on the Odin and the Metamorphosis. Those are on cooldown. So in a pure battle of no heroics, you'd like to think that Nightmare can do some work here, but he's
actually just taken down by Spanker, just almost immediately right there. Mad Timmy getting in. It looks like they're going to focus a little bit onto Oop right now. He might be the main focus. They know he doesn't have much. He is going to be taken down. It looks like next Trouble might be the focus. Illidan will fall right there though, but that's all they really needed. A 3-for-1. They're going to be able to pick up this shrine. Also with Equinox, just going to be able to use that melting point to his advantage to push down this fort right here with Atlanta and Clown. And it is looking very grim for Tempest right now. We do have the longboat being picked up. Equinox is taking a lot of damage from it. Will he be able to escape from it? It does not look like it. He is going to be taken down right now. Clown's going to be the next focused target of it, but will he be able to get away? It does look like it. They're going to get out of that longboat. But at the same time, we did have that mid fort being taken down, and the rest of these shots will go straight onto the spore.
Yeah, and the core should lose a little bit of shield, but Mad Timmy, actually, he's forced back. Atlanta now gonna be tagged in to try and defend this one. There's 6 bullets left here, popping the ghouls in there as well, along with the healing ward. Now Taster.
Yep, it looks like they really want to get this. Clown has decided to join them. Will they be able to force him off? No, they will be able to get those last couple of shots, which will only take down the core to 98% health, but the boss is up. The hard camp and the easy camp on the side of Murlocs is up, so we'll have to see what they decide to do. 15 seconds left on Tychus right now, and both teams have just kind of gone back.
Malfurion has a mule as well, so that 2% damage isn't really going to do anything. That's back up to 100.
But we have one of the Vikings just kind of scouting out there here.
That's
losing one
job.
of them. Yeah.
He
is the quickest out of all of them, so he'll just be able to run away. And of course, if he gets in a little bit too much of a bad position, he can just float, becoming invulnerable for a couple seconds. We do have each team do have all 5 members, so it might be a fight over the boss right here. Pulling the boss is kind of questionable by the ESV Tempest team, so we'll have to see what happens right here.
All Murlocs need to do though is soak one lane until they get level 20, but it looks like they're not going to have time. Atlanta looking poised and ready to come in from behind. Metamorphosis, it stops it.
Yep. We do have Equinox in the back end. Also, he's going to pop that Odin. Tranquility is being popped by the Malfurion there. He's going to try to keep his team topped off. The boss was stable in favor of the team, but we do have the mosh pit going down.
Wow.
Spaker's taking a lot of damage. Will he fall? Yes, he will fall. Lanto looks like he will be the next one. Longboat is doing a lot of damage. It is a 2-for-0 in favor of the ESV Tempest team. It's just an amazing fight going down. Will they be able to catch Clown here? No, he is just going to go Void Shift out, but looks like they're going to keep on chasing onto him right there. He has healed up quite a bit from the talent of his E, so wow, that's actually very great fight for ESV Tempest right there.
Yeah, a
The only problem is that we do have mercenaries pushing down onto this right here. The mule has come out, so will it be able to heal out through all these waves?
It's not just mercs either. It's 2 siege giants and soon to be 4 catapults going on.
So we do have these lovely scarabs, which will be doing a lot of damage right here. So we'll have to watch out. They are sending back the Vikings to go and just try to clean up the mess right there. We have all of them except for Olaf over here, which will be going to the top just to pick this up. We do have the rest of the Murlocs team that is alive. They're going to get to the top. They're going to be able to force Olaf off of this. They don't want him picking up this. So actually, Tempest, knowing that there are a couple members down, they're going to go and try to fight this out. They're going to, looks like Mad Timmy will be the focus. Oop will be able to power slide in there and knock him back. Will they be able to pick him up right there? Toe Jam was just going to go, and they're going to zone him out, and this is just not Mad Timmy, but probably one dead Timmy in a second here. Khan is going to go and try to help him out. Oops over there. If he survives. I would actually be really surprised if they allow him. They did get the rest of the team up there, but yep, they will be able to take him down here.
But this is game. Because mid-shrine being taken.
Mid-shrine has been taken over here. Longbow, unfortunately, not able to do enough. Equinox in that Odin right now. Spanker just doing a lot of damage. The core is falling down. Looks like it will be 0 in the favor of Murlocs Incorporated, but that last fight was huge.
Yeah, it really gave Tempest a glimmer of hope, but it was too little, too late. If you're only winning fights at the 15-minute mark on Sky Temple and you don't have any keeps remaining, it's probably too late. And we saw it there. They did their best. They took a very nice fight at the end, but it just wasn't enough. Once those shrines spawned, they weren't able to split their resources. Murlocs Inc. were able to just 5-man one shrine, force their way in, and the core just got absolutely obliterated. So Murlocs, that was a very nice game from them. They took the game 1-0 against ESV Tempest.